Tonight, an escaped inmate is finally in custody after 2 days on the loose. Plus, the city of Arcata is opening a platform for public discussion regarding two controversial historical monuments. News Channel 3 Sunday starts right now.
This is News Channel 3, bringing you the latest in news, weather, and sports 7 days a week. News Channel 3, the spirit of the North Coast.
An escaped inmate is in custody after 2 days on the run. Good evening and welcome to News Channel 3 Weekend. I'm Braylee Whistler. This morning, just after 8:30, Humboldt County Sheriff deputies responded to another mass shooting in America. This time, the worst mass shooting ever at an American house of worship. Good evening. Welcome to News Channel 3 Weekend. I'm Braylee Whistler. A gunman reportedly entered a Texas church this morning and opened fire. More than 20 people were killed and another 10 wounded. I'm here just outside the main entrance of the church, where just behind me at the top of the steps, a 28-year-old man was sleeping when the fire started. Officials say that the fire severely burned his head and his hands. He was transported to Mad River Community Hospital, where he is now in stable condition. I just spoke with Red Cross volunteers who told me that they had about 200 people check in here since the shelter opened yesterday morning. Last night, they said they had about 60 people sleeping in the gymnasium. More people were outside in the parking lot in their cars.
Yeah, it's a great time.
So why is this so important to you? Why do you come back every year? Why is this so much fun for you?
Well, I'm a Ferndale boy. You know, this is where I lived. I worked here at this racetrack. I sold programs here. I had my pretzel cart on the, over there on the Midway, and coming back to Ferndale is a big part of my life.
The fires in Northern California destroyed the homes and possessions of many, but some local community members are making sure those victims won't be without this holiday season, and they need your help to do it. Being here, you can really see all the hard work and detail that has gone into this project over the past 5 years. And in just a few short weeks, the Fat Cat will be officially open for business. And the Humboldt Bay Fire is out here today learning how to use the jaws of life. Now, a lot of the people are here for the first time, getting their first hands-on experience with these tools. These are tools that they will be using about once a week. The day after the inauguration, thousands of women are expected to march on Washington, D.C. Dubbed the Women's March, hundreds of satellite marches will happen globally, including at home in Montana, namely Helena. Law enforcement tells us the capital city has seen large events like this in the past, and they believe the biggest concern for the city and the protesters will be the parking. Just a few minutes ago, one of the last Pan Air flights took off for Portland. Now, as of today, there are currently no more northbound flights from this airport. They're expecting to serve about 300 meals today. The city of Fortuna, as well as the Roner Assembly of God, is providing free bus services this year to make sure everyone has access to a Thanksgiving Day meal. Welcome back. Well, before we go, hundreds of colorful hot air balloons lifted off into the morning sky in New Mexico today. This is the 46th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, billed as the world's largest hot air ballooning event. People come from all over the world to see the mass ascension. This year's fiesta featured about 500 traditional hot air balloons and 94 character balloons, including Smokey the Bear and others. The event runs through next Sunday, October 15th, and is expected to attract over 1 million visitors. That is so cool. I've always wanted to go there, actually.
Yeah, I like the Smokey the Bear one, but that armadillo, that's pretty cool.
I know, there's so many cool, yes, the bee, so many creative ones. I wonder who designs these and comes up with them.
I've never ridden in a hot air balloon, but I think that's something definitely you got to cross off the bucket list at some point in your life.
On the bucket list. We should get a big News Channel 3
good advertising.
Ride around in that. It's going to be so great. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Have a good night.